What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Jaded Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
BTBTV. Chris John, man. Yo, born, let's get him, man. Yeah, right, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. BTBTV, we not playing. Y'all just talk, back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business. This my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on field, long as you don't violate, but not fair. We could be cooler, your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better be aware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up and mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the ears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap store or push, shove my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better be aware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair.
My little bro Scott showed up.
We the best, if you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. BTBTV. Just ain't fair, man.
What up, y'all? Salute to my brother Scott, Mrs. BTBT. Thank you, baby. Salute.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. BTBTV. Bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. BTBTV.
One time for y'all in the back. Yeah, slow
Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo. Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Mo. Wake up every day twitching, like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every evening, it's $1 million notes. Dominoes, body drop, rock stink like hollow toast. Broadway, man, if you know, then you know. I came for everything they said I couldn't have. Got that and then some, My wins on overload. Y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that clutch like Cobra rope. The okie doke, we don't go for that. All she wrote. Another tale from the street. Death and horror flow. The projects like the ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street. Homicide the folks who want to play to the gun scream. Adios. Another tale from the street. Black Mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie, curtain closed. Nowadays, your foes are plot wearing Malcolm X hats, 666, the devil on it, the one the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook, chasing D's up off the block, torn and running, get the force, blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds, that's his fiends who want their veins stick. We can't miss. We can hit the talk and put our hands behind our back, our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the foe. The one to play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting till they like movie curtain close. Yeah.
BTBTV. It's the movement.
It's the movement, man. Yo, Born. Yo, Born, let's get him. Let's get him. Carry up in here, man. Hood famous.
First of all, I want to thank my brother and my queen for showing me so much love on this platform with the donations. It's very appreciated. I want to thank everybody that's in the chat so far. We're about to get the show started. Right now, we're going that focus salute. Right now, we're going to go on a Yee. First thing we'll touch is the Yee, Kanye, the Yee Pusha T situation, y'all. We're going to listen to what Pusha T had to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to get the Meg Stallion, Tory Lanez trial.
Yeah, it's meant freedom. Writing and recording with Ye is like a very special thing for me. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of same taste musically, mm-hmm. Like a lot. Like we love rap, like just just barred out rap. Mm-hmm. He would tell me things always like, "Man, you just be the extreme version of yourself, and I'm gonna be the extreme version of myself, mm-hmm. And we're gonna satisfy our fans, and we're gonna get some new ones too in the process." Mm-hmm. But like that's how that connection works.
Yeah, it's like you're both very kind of adventurous guys, but it's cool to have such a lens to the most barred up rap you can possibly do, and that's like almost like an athletic challenge for you.
For sure.
So before all the recent events, what has meant to you as an artist and a friend over the years? Obviously you've had a long-standing personal and creative relationship, and just talk about like as a guy, what has he meant to you?
Fair use.
Creatively, Ye has meant freedom to me. Mm-hmm. A lot of times people would try to get me to, change certain things about my process, change certain things about me lyrically, change certain things about the content, mm-hmm. And he never has been like that. He always saw it for what it was. He always saw it for what it was, and always knew how to take it to the next level. Mm-hmm. We've been working together, since 2010. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's only gotten better with time. It's only gotten bigger with time.
Sure. Yeah, and I imagine, that freedom is probably hard to come by in artists. Somebody that can not just believe in that you're good at what you do, but be like, what else are you good at? Let's find it.
Right.
And then, obviously as someone who has known and cared about him for a long time, how have you felt kind of watching everything that's happened over the last couple of months and everything that's happened afterwards? I'm sure it's affected you.
Definitely affected me. To describe it, I'd say it's been disappointing, mm-hmm. Very disappointing. Just as a Black man in America, there is no room for bigotry or hate speech, mm-hmm. or anything like that.
Now, yeah, he says a Black man in America is no room for bigotry or hate speech. And I get his point to a degree. But you still don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's how I feel about that situation. And it was kind of disloyal, but it's also bad on his brand too. So he had to separate his ways. But you know what? The best thing to do in a situation like this is to separate and not say shit. Because that's your man's, nigga. It's to separate and not say shit. Because that's your man's and them, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? That's the best way to bar yourself from a situation like that. To get out of a situation like that. Just because you live, don't mean you got to throw them under the bus with slights. Just separate yourself and don't say shit, nigga. But whatever Ye had to say about that. Y'all stay tuned. We're coming up right now. This is fair use.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce
quality handmade soaps, where handmade is the use promo code. What up, y'all? It's your man Sam, and here at Viral Hip Hop News. Subscribe to Viral Hip Hop News, ladies and gentlemen. What are you waiting for? Subscribe right now. XL Bully, some of the not only has dope. Or I'm going to play the clip of what Kanye West had to say about the Jewish community, about Pusha T in particular, and then I'll come back with my 1-2. Again, shout out to my good bro, Andre Gemini. Go follow him at BK Kennels. Let's go.
You got to understand, the Armenians work in the meat packing district and the Jews work in the nigger packing district. The Jews are used by the Chinese to control the blacks. They just middlemen. They'll sell anything.
That's real. That's real. I mean,
come and get me.
Yeah, you definitely get the juice right now. So
turn that music down, boy.
Free way possible. See, I know people point towards China all the time. They lost the Industrial Revolution, and they actually have books about how they have 100-year and all the time. They lost the Industrial Revolution, and they actually have books about how they have 100-year plan to
salute, boy. You already know.
Order, and that's the ability to print the money. That means that we will follow China. They will be the most influential nation. Right now, America is the most influential nation, but you have companies like Comcast that run everything, and they use the Jews, they use celebrities, they use Disney, Hulu, they use magazines, they use all of that to control a lot of the messaging, to push us, to excite us, to get us just talking back and forth. Meanwhile, all of our industries have been completely shattered, and the places where we used to have steel factories throughout Middle America have now gone away, and we have opioid crises instead. So we're going to start right there. Defund all federally funded abortions. More Black people are aborted than born at this point in New York City. That's 2022. Also, the number one cause of death for Black people is abortion by far. Over anything you can think of. Over any type of crime, heart disease, drugs, police, all of these things. Suspend all foreign aid. We have to focus on our country. You know, we are the inventors. We invented, you know, Ford, Apple, Disney, McDonald's, you know, just America. America is the youngest startup in history. So when I hear the inventors.
Yeah, James, get that
nothing
link,
that's great is done quick.
the amazing minds coming out of these colleges, the people who know how to create energy from tires, alternative energy sources. Like Tesla said, the earth is a giant generator. And Commonwealth Edison basically started electrocuting animals in the street. And then Tesla died without a penny trying to sell a nuclear bomb. But the information that he had would have freed us all. So I always say, like, what if Tesla, had an Instagram? How much more free would our people be right now? Then you got the original BLM, it's not Black Lives Matter, it's Bureau of Land Development. I know about that because I got over 13,000 acres in America. I got 300 acres in Calabasas. I got property in Malibu. I've got over 12,000 acres in Wyoming, multiple properties. And it is very difficult to build. That forces us into TikTok, into Second Life, into an alternative version of the real world. And the real world is the real video game. That's on earth. It shall be on earth as it is in heaven, like we pray. But if we get
do that, James. Do that.
If we've got the Bureau of Land Development blocking the developers, and that's not even me, it's like a celebrity, coming from music, attempting to build homeless shelters and cities of the future. I'm talking about straight up good old boys, like Catholics, that can't even build in America right now. And I've given you bits and pieces about about my perspective on prison, how everything is a scope. I started at the third grade. Then I went to wrongfully incarcerated people. Then I went to how you can be wrongfully executed. So clear, we have a scope where we're going. Because you're probably like, yeah, how you going? The thing is, this is not a two-dimensional black and white existence that we're in. So to have to deliver messaging about full creations and sound bites is not fair to who we are as human beings. Only 30% of our language is verbal, and there's nothing whiter than English itself. It's literally English, right? So we're not even speaking in our native tongues on a platform that's not our native platform. So we're already still inside of some boxing rink, inside of some and when we're in combat with each other, we're in some type of Mandingo competition, beating each other down, and not even on our platform. And when it's all said and done, we still don't own the block or own the platform or own the bank or own the distribution center or own the manufacturing. Like I built the first sportswear manufacturing company since World War II in Cody, to bring jobs back. And meanwhile, people are just going in, moving my equipment. They move the equipment to LA. They take my name off of it, put somebody else's name on it. So by the time I'm in a situation out of the Adidas thing, I'm having to go start from scratch, go get EVA machines from scratch, go design the slide from scratch. And I'm happy about it, but boom, there goes another prison system. You get these collusions, you get these lawyers, right? When I was going through my divorce contracts, I had 3. We're not going to say what hospital it is. We're not going to say who the lawyers are. We're not going to say what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know it is. But, and they just picture like I got the green jacket on, right now. We're not going to say who it is. So, and they was just looking over stuff. They like literally just going to give them the custody of the kids to the, you know what I'm saying? Like we had to go line by line by line by line and really understand what does it mean that the award goes to the practitioner, and what do all these things mean? I think we ain't never used the word practitioner in the studio. We ain't never used the word practitioner, on a basketball court. They never mentioned practitioners in Wakanda 2, where they killed all the dads and now the moms running, you know what I'm saying? Like just like they did in real life. Man, I mean, y'all could have just made Michael B. Jordan be Black Panther. Like you really had to. So, I go ahead, man.
So I have another question for you. So, what are your thoughts on people blaming you being outspoken as mental illness?
I love when Lil Uzi told me, "Crazy and crazy than crazy," meaning we are in a crazy society. This is Game of Thrones. If you look at the situation we're in, the percentage of us going to prison, the percentage of us being aborted, the fact that they can like Adidas can come at me like that, and your friends, quote unquote, like Pusha T can stand right next to an Adidas sign right after they've done that. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're living in crazy environments. I could put up, hey, I don't have the address to my daughter's birthday on her birthday, and not one of these celebrities speak up. These are crazy, right? And then, you know, if you really look at the things that I'm talking about, a lot of people feel like me. So what's the crazy part? What I'm saying, or the fact that I'm willing to say it?
No, I definitely appreciate it.
Well, I guess we both crazy because I'm gonna say this shit.
Piece of the eyes and nerves.
I'm crazy too.
If I could add one part to
Yeah,
that.
that's Captain's is all y'all Israelites.
Appreciate it,
brother.
God bless.
Hey, God bless you too, brother. I think that was a beautiful question, and what I wanted to ask you, do you think they intentionally misunderstand you, so then that everyone else would then also be able to begin to misunderstand you? So when you start,
clearly this particular ritual isn't working for you. I do love you.
doing things that are clearly intelligent thinking, people were already predetermined to, okay, Kanye is just crazy, so we just gonna ignore him. Like, what do you think of that?
I gotta say, God bless Kyrie, because he never had an MK Ultra Canadian intelligence trainer that was connected to multiple celebrity mental health and deaths, from Aaron Carter to old girl from Cliffs, her husband. So what I'm saying is, Kyrie showed you the energy of change that can happen just by two of us on something we believe in at one time. How many times it was only me at the telethon, only me at running on stage saying it's the best video, only me, you know what I'm saying? And this is the first time they say, man, y'all got Ye pegged as crazy.
Did you hear that Pusha T diss? Did you hear we diss Pusha T, huh? The James and Big Mac.
Yeah,
did y'all hear that Did y'all hear that Pusha T diss?
Nah, I didn't even hear it. Well,
He said you got people. Yeah, he said you got people. He said you got people like Pusha T standing in a picture with Adidas people underneath for Adidas sign after what happened to me.
Yeah, that's some lame shit.
I thought they squashed the beef.
Him and Pusha T always been tight.
They ain't have no beef.
Oh, they didn't?
Yeah.
Nah,
he had a beef with Drake.
Oh yeah. I thought they had fell out over the whole Drake situation.
Nah, the Pusha T he had a little problem with that. Pusha T he had a problem with that.
Exactly.
As any of us should. If you my mans and I'm fighting for you, and then you go against me, nah, I can't fuck with you like that. So they both had their flaws.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go back.
Pink man.
But look at this
looking for an Adidas deal
which,
now.
mind you, is still up on Amazon, and ain't nobody.
I would be too.
I love when Lil Uzi told me, "Crazy and crazy than crazy," meaning we are in a crazy city. This is Game of Thrones. If you look at the situation we're in, the percentage of us going to prison, the percentage of us being aborted, the fact that they can like Adidas can come at me like that, and your friends, quote unquote, like Pusha T can stand right next to an Adidas sign right after they've done that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
we're living in crazy environments. I could put up, hey, I don't have the address to my daughter's birthday on her birthday, and not one of these celebrities speak up. These are crazy, right? And then, you know, if you really look at the things that I'm talking about, a lot of people feel like me. So what's the crazy part? What I'm saying or the fact that I'm willing to say it?
No, I appreciate it.
Well, I guess we both crazy because I'm gonna say the shit.
Yeah, and I'm crazy too.
If I could add one part to
Yeah,
that.
that's Captain. Is all you got. Israelite.
Appreciate it,
brother. God bless.
Hey, God bless you too, brother. I think that was a beautiful question, and what I wanted to ask you, do you think they intentionally misunderstand you, so then that everyone else would then also be able to begin to misunderstand you? So when you start doing things that are clearly intelligent thinking, people will already be predetermined to, okay, Kanye is just crazy, so we're just gonna ignore him. Like, what do you think of that?
I gotta God bless Kyrie because he never had an MK Ultra Canadian intelligence trainer that was connected to multiple celebrity mental health and deaths, from Aaron Carter to old girl from Clueless,
her husband.
So what I'm saying is Kyrie showed you the energy of change that can happen just by two of us standing on something we believe in at one time. How many times it was only me at the telethon, only me at running on stage saying it's the best video, only me, you know what I'm saying? And this is the first time it's like, man, I know y'all pegged this crazy, but look at this documentary right here, which mind you is still up on Amazon, and ain't nobody talked to.
All right, y'all. You know, and we even got Whack 100 chiming in on this shit, right? You know, you got the creative face assassin got to chime in and say something. Disrespected Pusha T too. But like I said, man, it's about
for the out. What up, YouTube? This is Getting Ready back at you with another video. I want to give a double salute to all of my supporters and anyone who did not be a long time. West in the mix. Is chiming in on the situation, and he feels that Pusha T was never loyal to Kanye West in the first place. It gets interesting. I'm gonna let y'all get to it. Shout out to my 1 minute hip hop. Shout out to Whack 100 and 100 ENT. This is Getting Radio. Let's go.
Pusha T steps down as president of Good Music in efforts to distance himself from Kanye. Pusha T.
Was he
ain't
doing,
got enough money to get canceled.
is he doing a lot of stuff
distance
that I even
yourself.
remember this man, or I'm confused? Wait, that's the dude that made Grinding, right? With his brother?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's the dude that diss Drake.
Well, Nadi, you kind of young. That he was already out way and popping way before there was a Drake. So
was he popping? So when he was with Kanye West, what did he do after that?
He did a lot with Ye, and I think that I actually think without Ye, he probably wouldn't be as popping as he is today. Want to see you still popping?
As popping?
That's fact.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
let's not diss.
Shout out to DJ Young Fly. Like, shout out to loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like when your partners hold you down and build you up, make sure you good and do they big ones. Shout outs to loyalty though, right? Like,
Yeah, you ain't gonna
so
win.
you're not loyal to Kanye West after he didn't extend hand and held him down?
If you didn't know, in 2010, Pusha T signed to Kanye's imprint with Def Jam called Good Music. During the label's heyday, the roster boasted the likes of Kid Cudi, Big Sean, Q-Tip, and Hit Boy, among others. 5 years later, Kanye West named Pusha T his replacement as the famed record label's president. His next 3 albums would be released under Kanye's corporate umbrella, but in the wake of his former boss's recent controversy surrounding anti-Semitic opted to distance himself. That is hilarious. Announced that not only will he be stepping down as the president of Good Music, but he will no longer be releasing music through the label. Instead, his 50-50 deal will continue on through his own imprint with Def Jam called Hair Wave Music Group. Why you say he pulled a gun in?
Because when he signed to Ye, he cut Ye out the cut. You know what I'm saying? He used Ye for.
I spend some time as Iron Man with thrusters for feet and hands like cannons.
Yo, what I'm saying is, why should he be loyal to a dude that wasn't loyal to him? A dude that turned his back on him. You know what I'm saying? When he was beefing with Drake and go shake Drake's hand, and he was beefing him over. He was beefing him over Kanye. That's why he's beefing with Drake over Kanye.
The clout. Just like Bang said, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't really checking for that like that. Without Ye, he used Ye for the clout, and he went direct. Watch Gunna. You gonna hear about Gunna stepping away from YSL? Watch.
Wow.
I believe that he ain't got no choice now.
I knew it. Thank you. No loyalty.
But Pusha T said because he did an interview saying that Kanye was no longer. All of a sudden, Kanye stopped speaking to him, and when he was trying to talk to him about other
when he did some punk, he went the real story. He went and took pictures all in front of Adidas sign, hugging the Adidas. That's the real story.
Pusha, that's my dude.
No loyalty.
I wonder if that's why Kanye took a picture in front of Adidas sign. Like,
I remember one time Nick Cannon went through this, right? And they took Wallet away from him and like that. And they said, well, Nick Cannon, we'll
they never took it right. They couldn't take it because he owned it. They tried to cut back on the contracts. And when it went down, that's when I got into a master fee beyond that. When it went down, they had to get in a higher percentage and more money per thing. So he won that one.
You know, it's crazy.
But didn't they try to give it to DJ Young Fly? Right? Like, and DJ
they
was
tried
like,
to get him to come host.
Fly turned it down.
But he turned it
right,
down.
and that's loyalty. Loyalty. Like, what?
Fly know he was there because of Nick.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie. When you said Master P was broke back then, what was not trying to hear that, but that's just true like a motherfucker.
Hold on, wait, watch this. Talking about the masterpiece.
Yeah, you said that's
I
a minute
say he
ago.
was broke. I told y'all why he was broke. You see
IRS.
what Romeo said? All my royalties went where?
To the IRS.
But see,
Access
whack
to the
is
tax.
happening. Whack is this and this. Boy, I'm so glad I'm on the real side of the track, bro. Not the fake side of it.
But should have knew what was up when you said that idea. Yeah, he in that house, but it ain't got no furniture in it. But there's no details. You got.
All right, y'all. Check this out. Let me ask y'all opinion on this. Do y'all think Pusha T was wrong for distancing himself from Kanye after Kanye betrayed him first by shaking and hugging up with Drake after he beefed over Drake?
Well, nah, because that's equal right there. That's because like. Kanye proves the disloyalty first.
Facts. So everybody getting on Pusha T.
The popcorn is no good.
Go ahead, Big Mac.
No, but I thought he did it off the strength of Larry Hoover. With the whole Big Prince Larry Hoover thing. I don't know. That's the impression I have.
But how I feel about it is though he shouldn't have did it. Hey yo, James, you got your you on your computer?
No, I'm on my phone. I think it's because my mic messed up. I got my charger plugged up. Is that?
All right, it's better now. Oh,
all right.
Yeah, yo, come out and come back in. Yo, go out and come back in. See what happens.
All right. All right.
Yeah, but man, that's what I was saying is, yo.
You remember he trying to free Larry Hoover?
Yeah, but that got nothing to do with him putting his arm around Drake after Pusha T got in a beef with Drake over Kanye. That beef started over Kanye. So you know what I mean?
Nah, but Pusha had a little gripe with Drake too a little bit. It wasn't just Kanye. it added to the fire, but it wasn't just Kanye. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, I can't. Like I said, I can't give Kanye a pass for that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because that showed right there where your loyalty lie. You know what I mean? Your loyalty's supposed to lie with me, not with Pusha T. I mean, not with Drake, not with old boy Jay Prince. It's supposed to lie with me. Period. Stone C, salute, bro. I just sent you the link so you can chime in on this. We're about to hit that Tory Lanez Mega the Stallion trial real quick, bro, too. We're about to get real good because a lot of people keep blaming Megan for what happened. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, I don't like it. As a black man, I don't like it because you're making it seem like it's all right for a black man to do harm to a woman and not get no repercussions. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. A black woman shouldn't do harm to a man either. But this man shot that woman in the foot, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And everybody tried to make it seem like she was lying. She wasn't lying. How she lying? The witness said that he's seeing him shoot at the ground by her feet. So how was it the girl that shot her? You know what I'm saying? Nah, it was him. You dig what I'm saying? It was him.
Yeah, it was him.
But yo, we're about to get in that right now because you know what I'm saying.
This whole Pusha T, Drake, Kanye thing is kind of fucking. It didn't age well, you know what I'm saying? Like, because yo, he was trying to free Larry Hoover. I get that, but yeah, you don't link up with the ops like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if your man got, because yo, somebody ran up on stage on Pusha T because of that whole Drake thing. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to keep it on wax. They ran up on Pusha T. Yeah, you know. That's how you know. Drake was butthurt by that diss. You know what I'm saying? They caught him in blackface and all that. That shit was hilarious.
Brother, New York Beast 360. Pusha T just returned to NG sticking with Adidas like Yee. Squash beef with Drake. Push beef with Drake started with Exodus. Lil Wayne diss in 2012. Okay.
Yeah, but you see, you don't side with the white man, even if homeboy linked up with the ops, you don't side with the white man over here. A brother, bro. That's how I feel.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If that white man give me that contract, that white man give me that contract, and you already signed with the enemy, you already signed with the enemy of me.
Yeah, but did he give Pusha T a contract? Did they give Pusha T? You know what I'm saying? Or was it a photo op?
Yeah, we hear you. Adidas gave Pusha T a contract. Pusha T got a contract with Adidas.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, because remember Pusha T was the president of Def Jam.
Oh, was he? I thought he was the president of Good Music.
Of Def Jam Good Music.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But child, we're about to just make the Stallion thing. we want to start right now.
Yeah,
how many of y'all believe that Tory Lanez really shot Meg Thee Stallion?
I don't think he shot her.
I don't think he shot her either, but I think some ricochet and some hit her, you know. So she feels the waves like she got hit with some ricochets or something like that.
This man shot at her feet.
Alcohol they saying she like an alcoholic. So what I think is like her, Tory, and I think the other woman named Kelsey.
Nah, she ain't the only alcoholic there though. We ain't gonna do that.
Nah, hell no, we ain't gonna put that on her. All of them get high and drunk.
No. Because they were at a party, you know. Yeah.
All right, yeah, here we go. He got the attorney Mo got get up here.
Here we go.
All right.
More twists than a daytime talk show. I cannot believe what I saw this morning. Walking into court for the Tory Lanez trial is like we have another video bomber. Let me just tell you this. You're not a member of the jury, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Do you have no interest in this case? You can be part of the update.
I have no interest in this.
All right, you want to be part of the update?
I do.
Oh my gosh, Juan was there. I nearly lost my shit. I ran out of court.
I fuck with him for that. He ain't trying to torpedo the case and nothing like that. Because if this was a juror, now they're gonna be like they're gonna dismiss the juror. They're gonna delay the case. He kept the G. You ain't got no interest in the case, right? You're not a juror, right? All right, come on, you fuck with me. Come on.
I was like, posted. Quan is there. This is the security guard. This is the only sober individual. He came.
Oh my God. I tell you, we have these family updates every night after we watch your videos.
Quan, the only adult in the room, the only individual who was not piss drunk that night, the driver. We were all expecting his testimony. The prosecution said that we want to put this trial off for 1 week because we've never met Quan.
No.
What do you think about that?
Interesting. Because why was he never interviewed
Yeah, he was gonna sink them motherfuckers.
by at least the prosecution?
They couldn't find him.
Okay.
So the prosecution says, hey, we couldn't find him. He's here now. We need a 1 week continuance of this trial. Tory's team goes, wait a second. What do you mean 1 week continuance? How could you possibly need a week? How about a shorter period? They say, no, we need a week. Has been on trial now for 7 days. You see the media attention, the hype around.
Hey, yo, y'all got to think about it. Our witness said that Tory Lanez shot at Meg Thee Stallion's feet. He was in his apartment window. He seen it. He shot at her feet at the ground, well, by her feet. So if he didn't shoot us directly in the feet, the bullets could have ricocheted and hit her foot. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't see no broken glass, did we? Momo B112, salute, Queen, peace. You understand what I said? We ain't see no glass around there. That was shell cases, yo. Let's get back to the case.
Around this case, we've already lost 2 jurors. We're down to only 2 alternates. In 1 week, who knows how many jurors will be left? The possibility of the jury being tainted. Ultimately, the decision was made to rest. The defense is rested. Closing arguments are going to happen now. We're going to get this case submitted to the jury for a verdict. A verdict will probably be issued tomorrow or Friday. What's your thoughts?
I think he's going to get off. It's too much reasonable doubt. I came into this believing, looking at the information I did, he did it. After hearing all this and testimonies, I don't know. Was it Kelsey? Was it not? Was it Tory? Was it not? I don't know.
I don't know. All right, listen, more twists than a daytime talk show. I cannot believe what I saw this morning.
I'm running back one more time. Chat, hook, line, and sinker. That nigga Tory was trying to hit a logo 3. Yo, you know when you're already blowing a nigga out, pause, you up by 12, it's like 40 seconds left on the clock, nigga, and you could dribble out the ball and just give him one last possession, but you gotta add their respect. He was trying to hit a logo 3 with a hand like that and the MJ tongue out. You know what I mean? With putting the driver on the stand and the prosecution, yo, they panicking. Yo, we need a week. No, it might be a month. Yo, we need some time. Holy.
Morning, walking into court for the Tory Lanez trial, it's like we have another video bomber. Let me just tell you this. You're not a member of the jury, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Do you have no interest in this case? You can be part of the update.
I have no interest in this.
All right, you want to be part of the update?
I do.
Oh my gosh, Juan was there. I nearly lost my shit. I ran out of court. I was like, posted. Quan is there. This is the security guard. This is the only sober individual. He came.
Oh my God. I tell you, we have these family updates every night after we watch your videos.
Quan, the only adult in the room, the only individual who was not piss drunk that night, the driver. We were all expecting his testimony. The prosecution said that we want to put this trial off for 1 week because we've never met Quan.
No.
What do you think about that?
Interesting. Because why was he never interviewed by at least the prosecution?
They couldn't find him.
Okay.
So the prosecution says, hey, we couldn't find him. He's here now. We need a 1 week continuance of this trial. Tory's team, wait a second. What do you mean 1 week continuance? How could you possibly need a week? How about a shorter period? They say, no, we need a week. Has been on trial now for days. You see the media attention, the hype around this case. We've already lost 2 jurors. We're down to only 2 alternates. In 1 week, who knows how many jurors will be left? The possibility of the jury being taken. Ultimately, the decision was made to rest
Okay, well, I'm sure that you'll argue that very well to our Supreme Court. Okay, if and when it's taken up. All right. Anybody else? I saw Mr. You saw some other people maybe want to get up. Mr. Hoover or anybody else before I rule. Okay, I know.
Yo, this is the Young Thug case, King.
His motion and his argument. Okay, all right. Ms. Rosenwasser, let me let you finish before I go ahead.
Well, King went to the bathroom or something like that. We watching the Young Thug case right now.
Oh yeah, I think
If they,
this
if that's what the
Young Thug.
statute is,
Yeah, this is Young Thug
indicated
case.
or was enacted to deal with, and
You see his lawyer right there, Menendez or whatever.
Yeah.
After he was awoken by shouts from two women yelling at each other, he observed their yelling escalate into a physical confrontation between two women. He observed a larger black man, the security guard, come and try to separate two women. So none of what Megan said should be believed. During jury instructions today, the judge explained that if one of the witnesses lies about something significant, you should consider whether that witness is to be believed at all, given that they would lie about something so significant. And here, it is not only the witness lying about something very significant, it is the LAPD and LA County prosecutors never asking her, never checking, never questioning her credibility, and instead saying, oh, look at this person. Let's not question anything that she said. Tory's not taking the stand. It's not surprising. I don't think anybody, after hearing what the prosecutors had in store in terms of their questions for him, prosecutors mentioned music videos, rap lyrics, tattoos, prior arrests, prior crimes, prior fights, news blogs about his behavior. Once we heard that that's what they had in store, we kind of all understood that he's not going to expose himself to that. Couple that with the fact that there's huge questions about the prosecution's case. The witness said she got out of the car, walked a few steps, a couple seconds later, looked over her shoulder, and there was Tory shooting at her. The eyewitness, who I have absolutely no reason to doubt, testified quite clearly that that never happened. Quite clearly, he said he stepped out on his Juliet balcony after he was awoken by shouts from two women yelling at each other. He observed their yelling escalate into a physical confrontation between two women. He observed a larger black man, the security guard, come and try to separate two women. So none of what Megan said should be believed. During jury instructions today, the judge explained that if one of the witnesses lies about something significant, you should consider whether that witness is to be believed at all, given that they would lie about something so significant. And here, it is not only the witness lying about something very significant, it is the LAPD and LA County prosecutors never asking her, never checking, never questioning her credibility, instead saying, oh, look at this person. Let's not question anything that she said. Tory's not taking the stand. It's not surprising. I don't think any.
All right. I did send out a tweet, people. Problem. If you need any more assistance, nigga, we'll fast forward to your baby mama, nigga. She probably got some more words of encouragement for you. Let me see. Who's this guy?
Procedures, and then there, I saw the articles.
Oh, like, Lawyers for Workers is live. Oh, we in it. I ain't gonna lie. I want to click on this page. Here we go. Bang, bang, bang. This is a chef. All right, Chef Morgan. You gotta start cooking your food, though. This shit undercooked. What type of black woman don't be cooking her food like that? Let me see. Lawyers for Workers. Hang in there with me, chat. Lawyer for Workers. All right, we in here. 21.
Let's get some people into this request.
I'm gonna have to join my boy. Y'all want me to join?
Tell, I don't know. Tell the baby to join. Everybody tag the baby. Get him in here. We want the truth. Tag Ben Simmons.
My boy Missy. I like it. Get active.
Well, Quan didn't testify. If you watch my videos, you would know that the
Tell him Big Ack is in here.
defense was trying to get Quan to testify. The prosecution wanted a 1-week continuance. Tory said, I want this trial to end. I want a result. I'm not trying to wait a week and fucking maybe this shit goes left and we do this all over again.
Yep. Oh, yeah, me. Let's go.
What else you guys want to know? What can I tell you? So up next, what we have going on is, let's see, they're going to do openings. They're going to do the closing statement. The prosecution is going to do their closing statement. The defense is going to do their closing statement. And then after the prosecution and defense their closing statement, we'll get a final chance to do a rebuttal. We got academics coming in here. See if they, I think it's going to add.
My brother, what's going on?
Yo, they got to get me off this roller coaster, bro. I'm about to like let go of my lunch. Every day I walk in there and it's just twists and turns. Whew.
Hey, now, man, we're in the end game now. This is good. Hey, let me ask you a question. I think that, Tory was trying to pull a fatality move with, Jaquan Smith popping out at the last day. Obviously, I think it's a good decision to not do the continuance and just say, fuck it, let's go to the jury. He already has up, in my opinion. What do you think about the strategy of not introducing him earlier, though?
Wait, what'd you say about earlier? I just missed that last part.
What do you think about not having Jaquan possibly introduced earlier, even before Sean Kelly? Because theoretically, he would be more of a credible witness than Sean Kelly, who was watching it from maybe a bird's eye view, but 15 feet away, give or take.
Yeah, we wanted Quan. I think ultimately the way it plays out, the defense wasn't able to get him today. They got him today. Prosecution wants a 1 week delay. And the defense says, we like where things sit. We don't need this 1 week delay. We don't need Quan. Send it to the jury. That's where we're at. And like you said, bro, this is the home stretch. This is going to be done by the end of the day. The jury will then all go home. And first thing tomorrow morning, they'll start their deliberation act. It's Christmas this weekend. They're going to start deliberating on a Friday in a case with fucking, I don't know what the hell has been said in this case. I've been covering it for 8 days. I don't know what to believe, right? So I think it's going to be a quick deliberation. I think we get a verdict Friday afternoon.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, that this has any bearing. And, we've been watching, I've been posting your updates. Your updates have been completely fire. I suggest, you start a subscription. I think anyone who's interested in, some, a more legal mind, a lot of rap, they should definitely subscribe to you. But we've been watching all you guys do updates. You guys have been in court, and we appreciate all you guys. And this is, what was it, day 8?
Day 8, yeah.
I ran a poll, 10,000 people voted. Over 93% is feeling like it's supposed to return a not guilty verdict. 93%. Granted, we're not in court. Maybe we're missing certain things. We do try to look at multiple outlets that there's no bias effect. I seen you had that lady on your update earlier, and she said she came into this saying that, yo, Tory's guilty, or she thought that he did it. And she changed her mind. Is that the kind of feeling you're getting, like, after 8 days of this thing?
Well, here's one feeling that I'm definitely getting after 8 days of this thing. Everybody agrees that it's a fucking circus. And at this point, when they hear those jury instructions and they hear shit about beyond a reasonable doubt and what that means and whose job is it to put on a case, and if it's a fucking circus, who has to take that L? And so my overwhelming feeling is that everybody, regardless of what they believe, everybody believes that this is a circus. And you have not clearly shown me beyond a reasonable doubt that this man assaulted her. That's what I think. I believe that firmly in heart. I think there are some people who can definitely debate and argue about who shot who and who's wrong and who's right. But if you ask yourself, has the prosecution proven this case beyond a reasonable doubt? It's a circus. And the answer to that is resolutely no.
Hey, so this is what I thought going into today. I was very, I was wondering how the instructions to the jury would go down. Tell me more a little bit about that process. sister and
All right, the question I want to know is though, if the witness say he seen Tory Lanez shoot at Meg Thee Stallion's feet, how is it not? How's the case not understandable? He shot at her feet. He shot at the ground multiple times, right?
Yeah, a witness said that. You know what I'm saying? But
I wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Hey,
they
y'all
gonna argue that.
New York Beast.
They gonna argue that his
360 comment.
hand is not in the magazine. Go ahead. Go ahead, James.
Y'all read New York Beast 360 comment, because I think what they said is what happened. Oh, let me read it real quick. They said it makes sense that Meg started a fight with Kelsey over Tory. Kelsey gets mad after that, and Tory argues, both fighting over the gun she took from under the car seat. I think that's probably what happened. And like during the struggle of trying to take away the gun, it accidentally shot off.
No, it didn't. They say he shot multiple times into the ground.
Oh, multiple.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, he shot multiple times into the ground, man. Yo, the thing about it is, they say his lawyer is smart for bringing up the baby and Ben Simmons, but really, that's not smart at all, because it's like you could still be a victim. It don't matter who you banging or anything like that. Right. You're gonna look at it like, yo, so what? You got emotional because she was banging other dudes, you know? That's how people are gonna look at it as well, you know. So,
yeah,
his lawyer bringing that up, maybe it was to tarnish her image a little bit, but in the eyes of people looking at her as a victim, they ain't gonna look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
They gotta really figure that out. Also, she got shot on some player shit. Like, yo, there's two or three girls you're messing with, and then that thing and somebody gets shot. Like, yo, that's, I don't know, man. That's not looking too good for you, bro.
Hold on, let me see something. That's crazy. You got injury lawyers, right? Trying to
because he couldn't control the situation, you know what I'm saying? He just figured like, yo, since they're banging at the dudes, I'm gonna do whatever. The girls are taking offense to that. But if it was, you know, consensual and the way it's supposed to be, it wouldn't have been all this extra hoopla. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
But even if it was consensual, you know, like even if it was consensual, you know, he probably
it was actually, but you know,
other girl and you know,
yeah.
This key witness, another witness. Hold on, witness.
Because at the end of the day, they're gonna look at the facts. There's girls fighting. Somebody got shot. One of the girls got shot. She's a victim. You know. And then there's some text message where he tried to pay her off or something like that. That don't look too good. Yeah.
Oh, the text message, he tried to pay who off? Old girl?
Yeah. No.
Who, Tory Lanez trying to pay off?
Trying to give her like a mil, you know, to not say nothing or something like that.
Here we go right here, yeah.
At first, and then pretty soon after it starts to slow down. It's probably because you haven't.
All right. Oh, it's a Piranha 29906.
Oh yeah. And just like that, I'm fucking back. Back, man.
Piranha, hold on. Let me say it's a Piranha 292906, whatever your name is. Check this out, bruh. I don't want no woman fighting over me, my nigga.
You know?
I don't want no nigga fighting over me, bruh. that'll make you a man because you got 2 women fighting over you, 2 friends fighting over you. That make you a lame, a simp. You can't go outside the crew to get you another chick on the side. That's what that mean. Parnay 29906. What the fuck kind of name is that anyway? All right, let's go, man.
Rock Nation try to take a nigga out. You say Rock Nation try to take a nigga out, man. We say still here. Still here. Hold it. Hold it. Let me see them Scorpions, man.
First time, Princeton, New Jersey, BTBTV. Salute my little bro.
Rock Nation trying to take a nigga out, man. Y'all hold me down, man. Rock Nation trying to take a nigga out, dog. Wasn't trying to get me to come on stream today. Holy. Holy. Holy, we gonna break, nigga, we gonna break this shit down like a kilo of coke. Y'all stay tuned today. Y'all fucking stay tuned today. Holy. All right, people, we back in. Y'all realize I ain't even been doing music recently. Fuck music. Oh, shit.
What up, King? Mac James, what's happening?
Oh.
What's good, bro? What's good? So I'm gonna ask you a question, bro.
Salute.
What's up, King?
Salute. I know you're at work, bro. So we're gonna ask you a question quick. Yo.
Salute.
Do you think Tory Lanez shot Meg Thee Stallion, even if by accident? Do you still believe he shot her? Even if by accident?
Heck no. I don't think he shot her at all. I don't even think she was shot.
The witness said that she was shot, bro. She wouldn't be going to trial right now. She was shot. She was shot. She wouldn't be in trial right now for it. They would have threw it out by now. They ain't wasting no money if she wasn't shot, bro.
Didn't they find gunpowder on like a homegirl hands or something like that?
Yeah, and they also, but the guy and the witness said he's seen Tory Lanez shooting at her feet, shooting at the ground.
Yeah. Then why her friends go against her like that and try? Yeah.
She said
because they was fighting. They was fucking the same man.
Yeah.
She said he said dance, bitch, dance. Yo, he tried to pull a what's his name? Eddie Murphy and another.
Oh yeah,
Harlem Nights.
I mean, let's say he did shoot. I still don't think he shot her, though.
Shoot the pinky toe off.
You were probably trying to act like a tough guy, blase. But to me, just my honest opinion, I think she hyped this up more than what it was. I mean,
listen,
just
bro,
my opinion.
why would the government pay money to go to trial if she wasn't shot? You gotta be
She
honest,
signed
bro.
to Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's black royalty.
Salute, y'all. Salute.
Salute, bro. Salute. Cross. Let me ask you a question, Cross. Why would
What's
they go
that?
to trial if somebody wasn't shot? They wouldn't go to trial. They wouldn't waste that. They wouldn't waste the government money if she wasn't shot.
Nah, they listen. You got to remember that, boy. Now, this is what I was talking about. This on somebody else's thing. Listen, you got to remember. She also came out. If that was the case, why would be her excuse? Was one of them was she said that because she was worried about the black culture. What we was gonna say. That's what she said. That was her reason for not saying it. What it was is she mad because this is the way I look at it. She mad because it was a chick that wasn't known that you went behind her back and smashed another dude, right? You smashed your friend's dude, and then you thought that he wanted you, but he really didn't want you, and you got mad. Like, come on, man. I think it was, me personally, I think it was ego. I think it was ego because she didn't want to tell on her friend, and she thought her friend was gonna ride, and she like, nah, that's some weirdo shit. That's just my opinion, though, because anybody can take somewhere to try. You know that, boy. Motherfucker can lie on somebody in a minute.
But
Yeah, then you talking about Megan Tory.
The government would have threw that shit out, bro. If she wasn't really shot, the government would have threw that shit out, bro. I'm telling you. I've been
No, she was. I think she was shot. I think it was what it was, the ricochet. I don't think it was. I think maybe she could have been grazed. Maybe that was where the gun came involved, where the gunshot was shot. They was shown that the gun was shot. My thing was, it wasn't him. She said it was him that did it. It wasn't him.
The witness said that he see the smallest guy shoot the gun into the ground multiple times.
Yeah, but anybody can try to use.
Yo, he has a Napoleon complex, man. She was dissing him. She was like saying, "Yo, you short."
Well, you know,
You can't rap.
but you know that they about to, ain't they supposed to be
And he got-
deliberating? They deliberating tonight, ain't they?
He got mad. I don't think he shot it either. I think he ricocheted too.
Well, I'm saying
Yeah,
by tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I think, listen, you got to remember now, Tory was supposed to go independent. He was going independent. He got to talking about it. The industry came in, and I think they wanted him to use the industry people. Remember, they tried to extradite him back to Canada. He came back with his Canadian lawyers. He came back with a totally set of lawyers. He didn't have the same record because remember, he had got dropped from the record company. So they was gonna look at it like, because guess what most folks do? And we were talking about this. Most folks would take a plea deal.
Right.
He didn't take no plea deal. Like, I didn't do it. Which he didn't do it. His girl did. The girl that was there did it. Her homegirl did it.
But I think she got some mental issues, bro, because she was like,
Yo, who would take a plea deal for that?
But I'm saying,
girl? Nah. They ain't taking no plea deal for that.
I don't know who took a plea deal, but look what Megan said though, bro. She said, "Well, I might as well. I just wish I would be dead because the social media and the news been dragging her name. Now you want to be dead. You just said you was shot. She playing the victim too much. I just think she got some mental issues with her mama, right? Ever since her mama died, she ain't been the same. You did what I'm saying? I mean, that would take something from you if a person lose their mama in the midst of their career going up. You know, her mama was a manager. Her mama used to be a rapper in Houston.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, her mama a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, in age. So I think it's more of a, she want to be accepted. You know, look at all the rappers that done knocked her down. If that ain't acceptance, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? I just think in her mind, she just perceived it a certain way. And I done seen females like that. But look at it like this, boy. Look how many brothers locked up on some stuff that women did, like what she trying to do. Which it ain't what she trying to do. They went to trial. She did it. But what if it would have went her? What if it would went her way? What would people be saying now? You did what I'm saying. So I look at it on both sides of the coin. But shit, I'm
on both sides of the coins. I'm looking at both sides of the coin.
Her story don't add up though. It just don't add up for the night.
But the witness in the window said he seen Tory Lanez shoot into the ground. He said he didn't see the gun, but he see the flash from the gun shooting into the ground from his hand, and he was see his arm move, but he didn't see the gun. He seen the flash. That's what he said. So if he shot to the ground, even the bullet ricochet and hit her, he still shot her, bro. Even with the ricochet.
Yeah, I mean, he shot her. If it ricochet, yeah, that's considered a shot. But I don't think that's what happened. I don't think we'll never know the real story. To be honest with you, on her side or his side. You know what I mean?
Because you know the so-called best friends mad at her anyway because they was fighting over Tory Lanez. So you know she go.
Yeah, one of them Jenner girls there, what was her name? Kylie Jenner, was she there that night too?
They was at her party. She wasn't out there when it happened. They was at her party. They was leaving her party.
Yeah, okay. But man, I don't know. I think
they tried to spin that Kylie. She tried to use the pink toe in the middle. That's when I knew shit was off. Like, what did she have to do? Well, he was trying to holler at her, but why did he end up smashing the chick and the other chick did? She tried to play all these different people that was there. If Kylie Jenner was there and saw it, why they ain't never bring her up here to talk about it? That's why I said all that shit, man. She was wrong for using the wrong. They probably went to them. They were like, nah, that ain't even nothing what happened, dog. She was really on some hating shit.
Bro, I'm not gonna put that on her, man. And you know, I keep it real, bro. I go at the women when they wrong. I go at men when they wrong. First of all, as a man, you're supposed to find a better way to de-escalate that situation.
Right.
As a man, you're supposed to find a better way to de-escalate that situation, especially if you're a high-profile man and you're dealing with a high-profile woman. You're at a high-profile party.
Yeah, but that would, but then think about it, Born. That would be the same thing when Jay-Z and Sanjay, whatever, say Sanjay or whatever it was, they high profile. Beyonce and them got to fight and they was married. It's the same thing. You can't stop a motherfucker that's fucked up. They was out kicking it fucked up. They was intoxicated. I'm not faulting what he did and how he did it. But when she sat there and said, "Oh, he, at first he pulled a gun and he shot at me." Like, it made it seem like, and like I heard somebody say too, they were saying that, they should make her just like it when it was Chris Brown, when he went through the same shit. Be an advocate for domestic, or be an advocate for women. She should be an advocate for men and saying, hey, not all, this is not what happened. And moving forward, I've got some like Stone said, I got some mental issues that I'm dealing with, alcoholism. Because they say she's known for getting turned up. She's dealing with some issues when her mother passed. It's a lot of other shit. She felt like she was wrong or whatever the case may be. But bro,
then you talking about a mega star, King, a mega star. She can have any man in this world she wants, but she chose to get ran through.
Yeah,
right. Can I say something about that? Can I say something about that? We gonna judge these women or having sex with entertainers. What about all these entertainers that run through all these young women? Come on, bro. We can't.
It's the same way. It's just like Trey Songz. When he get caught up with something about somebody saying he had accusations of trying to holler, dog, if you around that type of stuff, you own it, dog. I'm saying, like you said, Born, you've been in the entertainment world. You even use examples of some of our favorite entertainers and behind scenes, how they kick it. So at the end of the day, we have to be honest. That's the entertainment world. Does it make it right? No, it does not make it right. But I'm saying, if all these people was there, that you was at this party, why none of these people also, when you were going through your campaign and advocating, why ain't nobody stand up for you? Why nobody say nothing that was at the party?
Because niggas don't want to be snitches.
These white folks, they was at white folks' parties. This was a white person party. I'm not talking about niggas. This wasn't a nigga. This was a white people. This was a Kardashian party with white people there.
But it didn't happen inside the party. It happened in the car outside the party after they left.
So you telling me
the argument started?
Yeah.
The argument started in the party, but everything happened outside of the party.
So you don't think nothing would have expired, nothing would have happened in the party to get them to get riled up to leave? The question was, why didn't leave the party? It wasn't over.
Because Meg probably seen him and old girl dip off or something that party was doing something, and she started flipping in the party, and then they left the party.
But listen, they was messing with each other before Megan was messing with. Megan started messing with her, messing with him after the fact. She was talking to him before Megan was.
Well, Megan, but she probably got mad because she found out Megan was hitting him. It's either way, that's how it started over somebody not knowing what was going on. Or they could have had a menage a trois before. And
all that too.
Right.
Exactly.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. And she caught feelings.
Yep.
That's what, either way, she caught feelings because she made up this elaborate, I'm not saying none of it is not true, but she made up this story about this nigga was enraged and this nigga pulled a gun and shot at her. But then we don't know why. But if they dating each other, because guess what? Like he said, she can have anybody in the industry. She can't.
Why is he pulling the gun and shooting it in the first place, man? Nah, man, I ain't trying to hear all that.
Hold on. The same
real thing. We're not supposed to be doing all that, man. Pulling guns and shooting in the air or shooting anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
And then hold on. And then check this out. And the witness also said that they seen, after the fight was over, they seen the other girl and two men dragging Meg Thee Stallion and her trying to go up under the car. They was dragging her from, they was jumping her. That's what he said.
What?
I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, I ain't heard that shit, bro.
No, I heard
That was it. That
it was
was in
on.
what's going on in the trial now. That came out.
That came out like a couple of days ago. I seen it on
Drag
what's
Meg
that?
or drag the other girl?
Drag
Meg.
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 Megan was probably beating up Tory. Hell, look how big she is compared to him. That's probably why he pulled the strap out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that probably ain't getting said in that courthouse. Let's think as niggas think. Ain't neither one of them finna just go in there and tell the. I mean, I wouldn't tell. Who go tells the truth in trial? I mean, we can just all we doing is, you know.
Yeah,
just trying
I
to.
don't know. He asked me my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not no lawyer, nor do I know the end outcome. I don't want to see, I just hate to see us as black folks going through some shit like this over some, ain't there one of them going to decide they were going to marry each other. So they was just kicking it at the end of the day as entertainers. The shit got out of control. Like Born said,
Well,
maybe
they out of control, man. They must have been super high, like on some.
That's what I'm saying.
And then egos got involved, and
Alcohol, cocaine, pills, alcohol, cocaine, pills, weed.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit going on.
King, you talking about millionaires? I think we all right. We all just got our different perspective of it, but I think what we all saying probably what happened at the party just at different times. Maybe he did. Maybe he jumped on him. Like I say, look at him and look at her. she a giant compared to this little dude.
We all.
But yo, if she's dissing it and say, yo, you're small. Oh, you can't rap and this and that and the other.
Probably talk about it. Probably
I can see him getting mad and busting a gun in the air or something.
He probably embarrassed him like a bug. Boy, you
But then I could see on the flip side him talking shit to her. Oh, you ain't this. All you doing is shaking your ass. You ain't really about da da da. And then she feeling.
Yo, they went in on each other, dog. Yo, for Glen's people.
Listen,
they said some foul shit to each other. Like.
Yeah, because think about it. Then at the same time, he probably
after that.
That's why I'm hollering at your girl. That's why I'm smashing your girl. She ain't nobody. She a nobody, and you famous. Oh, that'll crush her. That'll crush her.
Hey, that make a fool spaz out, won't it? Either way. Either your way or my way. I'm a spaz out either way.
Yo, that's why y'all break it up. Y'all break it up.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I think that's Born. Okay, yeah, I think it was you, Born. No, what we're saying is, I think she probably, man, like, he probably like, I'd rather smash your girl than anything. Because if, like I said, if he wanted to just smash Meg, he could have just did that. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, and then, come on, man. So, okay, so here's the thing. Everybody said they don't know who did. So, ain't it fucked up that the nigga know he's smashing both of them, and they both homegirls, and you telling me they don't got no idea? That's what you telling me. You telling me the two homegirls, if the one nigga know, come on, bro. Come on. I ain't seen.
Come on,
girl. I'm gonna tell you.
She ain't no rapper.
Well, what's so far fetched about that?
I believe they had a threesome. It started as a threesome, and then they was creeping on the side. Him and Megan Stallion started creeping on the side.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell the homegirl about it.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, that's the same thing as cheating to them girls, you know.
Keep going, boy.
Like, oh, you cheated on me, even though we didn't have a threesome.
They already had an argument. They had an argument. They had an argument at the party. They left the party. Was in a car arguing, talking about the shit. And Meg Thee Stallion and her homegirl started fighting in the car. They ended up outside. When they ended up outside, the homegirl tried to grab the gun from under the seat.
Right.
Tory Lane got the car, tried to snatch the gun from her. When he snatched the gun from her, one muzzle shot went off one first, right? Then he snatched the gun and shot in the ground. Shot in the ground.
Why did he shoot at the ground, though, Born? Why did he shoot at the ground for?
Yeah, why he shoot at the ground? Why you think he shot at the ground, Born? What was that going to do?
Dance. To back Meg off. To back Meg off.
So she wasn't lying then. She wasn't lying.
So he started shooting on the ground. He's like, challenge. He's like, challenge.
He trying to back her off. He trying to back up a fight of old girl because he probably had feelings for old girl. Meg was the bust down. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you know what,
So
boy? You a good story, boy. It's still a goddamn story. So good, boy. That shit sounds so good.
I ain't gonna lie, boy.
I'm the same, bro.
I agree with Boy.
See,
I agree with
y'all
Boy.
can get done. Yeah, you like, damn.
I agree with Boy.
Hold on, let him finish the story, y'all. So he started backing them off, and then what happened, boy? So he backed her off because he catching feelings, and what happened?
No, one of the bullets ricocheted and hit her feet. You know what I'm saying? The ricochet from the bullets hit her feet. So that's being shot right there. The witness said that he shot in the ground multiple times. And then the witness said they also was trying to drag her from under the car when she was trying to get away. They was trying to drag her.
Wow, that's some crazy shit. That's crazy.
That's some crazy shit. Why didn't catch her under the car? Oh, under the trying to get away. Why they didn't catch them grabbing her like that?
Because the police wasn't there yet. Mike was still on the ground. The police came. She got up, and then she's walking back on her tippy toes, walking back. Looked like her feet was hurting. She was limping. I ain't see no glass on the ground. I ain't talking about some glass. I ain't see no glass break out nowhere. So
yeah, me neither.
I
think something happened before they got caught. Before they got stopped by the police, that's why the police came. Well, we know that's what happened because the police wouldn't have came. But my question is, what made the police come? Did they ever say that in the trial? I ain't heard it. They said it.
Nah.
How the police not jam them up like that? Why was the police out with their guns?
Because somebody, I guess the person who's a witness that was in the window, he probably called the police.
Hold on, boy. We gonna say a legend. Are you telling us what you heard, or are you giving us your story? Because your story can be the same.
I'm telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I heard.
Okay. Oh, what you heard? Okay.
No,
all right.
no, I'm telling you what I heard.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. What I read in the trial update like 2 days ago. I didn't want to touch it till the trial was over, so I just wanted to do a little bit on the night. But the trial update, what was that? It was on Instagram. What's the name of that show? It was one of big channels on Instagram. What's the name of that big channel on Instagram do all the stories?
Gotcha.
The Shade Room. I think it was the Shade Room.
Gotcha. Okay.
They had the whole trial breakdown. The guy we was talking
about. They be lying too, though. The Shade Room be lying out of their ass, man. So you take what they say with a grain of salt. But
no, I say they had the trial, they had the transcript from the trial written.
Yeah.
The breakdown, yeah.
So you said the witness saw it out of the. You said the witness saw it out of the room, out of the window or something. You said
out of his apartment. He was on his apartment balcony or some shit like that, or his apartment window.
Yeah, because they were in a residential area. They weren't even like.
Hey, but look, this is what I'm saying. Y'all been watching the trial, right? Wouldn't that come up in the trial?
It did come up.
How did the police know to come in?
Huh?
I say, how did the police know to stop them, though?
Was they in the car? That's what he asked you, boy. Did the witness say he was in the car? Was they outside? That's how he saw him. How would he see them?
That's how. Because they was outside the car fighting.
Yeah, they were outside.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I think I was breaking up a while ago. But yeah, that's what I was asking. How the police?
Born said because they were outside.
Right.
They was outside the car fighting while this was going on.
Was that in the trial? Is that in? That's what they said in trial?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Okay, right. I ain't know that part. I always wondered how the police know to stop that Pacific car with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez in the car. Some went down in that car that they ain't neither one of them going.
People heard gunshots and they called the police.
It was more than that. They ain't finna come draw down with their guns out like that for nothing. But you know, I ain't watched trial though. Y'all watch.
I'm
just
like Max say. So out of all those gunshots, he the only one that was called the police. He the only witness that came before.
Didn't Megan lie for Tory and said he didn't shoot her?
A lot of other people don't want to get involved with her.
I'm just saying.
The girl
She
did. Her
lied.
best friend lied for Tory.
Megan lied. She
But
said
Megan
Tory
did lie.
Megan said in the beginning Tory didn't
Yeah,
shoot her.
that was
Why
what
is
she
her
said.
word even credible right now? When you was on live TV saying he didn't shoot you, then you do a live interview with that white lady. I can't remember her name. It
Barbara
might have
Walters
been
or some shit like that.
yeah. And she did one with Gayle King, I think. She was like, I'm telling my truth. But you said he didn't shoot you.
Good morning,
Nobody, I ain't heard
And
nobody
she
say
also
that.
said she was trying to protect him because she didn't want him to get
Nah,
killed
you
by
can't.
him. She didn't
Nah. You can't do that. You can't go to trial. I don't even see how her word is credible for that point.
So
Just for her.
my question is,
she got shot.
But listen, you just said, but listen what you said, boy. You said she was trying to protect him. So then why go to trial? Wouldn't you still protect him? What changed?
And even if she did protect him, how do like you said, you asked, Born. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. You asked, why would the government waste their money? They wasted their money because she said in the beginning he didn't do nothing.
He didn't do it. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I was bringing you to, King. See, you fell in the stone trap. Goddamn, I finally got you. Cross, I got you.
No, you ain't give me. Why you ain't give me? Now you give me.
I got
If she had not been shot,
Hey, King,
there would not
you
have been
ain't
a
answer
trial.
that. You got to answer that question, though, King. See, I'm on
I
lunch
already
break.
answered
I'm staying out here all night.
Why? If she had not been shot, there wouldn't have been no
Why did
trial,
she
bro.
lie? She said he
Well,
didn't
why did
shoot
she
her.
lie though?
You said the government wouldn't waste their money.
Protecting her.
But you said the government, how can you? We talking about the government now. You said, why would the government waste
They won't
their
waste their
money?
money for no bullshit.
But they knew she said he didn't do it in the beginning. You talking about the government now.
She said she was protecting him because she won't.
That's mega stars. That's Jay-Z involved in that. Carl Crawford doing this thing. Tory Lanez a mega star. That's just for publicity. To get the lawyers and the DAs and whoever was on TV this week and name. It wasn't about them. That's just my opinion. I don't even think it was about them.
Everything is not conspiracy. Everything is not
I don't
conspiracy,
think it's a
young
conspiracy.
Stone.
Nah, I don't believe in that conspiracy stuff like that. It's black and white. Either it happened or it didn't. I hate.
Shot.
She got grace, allegedly.
Oh man, she got shot. Gray shot, ricochet, hit her foot.
Is it a bullet hole is it a bullet hole? And then look how they tried to spin the narrative in him. After she came back and said he did shoot her. Oh, now she got to have this intensive surgery in her leg. And she's so-called still got the fragments. Which she probably do got fragments. Man, come on, man. You ain't no hole through your leg. I mean, through your foot. Ain't no hole through her foot. If somebody was trying to shoot you, it's going to be a hole through that foot, man. Come on.
She had surgery on it.
Yeah. Surgery probably for broke glass and bullet fragments. I don't know.
There was no broke glass around.
That's what she said.
That's what she first told him.
That
when she went to the doctor, they seen there was a bullet.
I'm just going by what she said. I didn't say it. She said it. I'm just telling you what she said. I ain't said it. You need to hey, tell her that.
That's why I don't like y'all. That's why I don't like y'all country ass niggas.
Y'all
always disrespect the women. Y'all always disrespect the black women.
King, see, I'm gonna tell you something. Don't pull that 5% nation on me. There you go. We love black women in the South, and you know that. Just because you was around Pimp C, nigga, I know the stories about Pimp. Pimp wasn't pimping like that. You know I'm from the South. I know what's up.
No,
Pimp
boy, we just saying.
Pimp gave a woman $10,000 back in Vegas. I know that story too.
But he just saying though, born on some real shit, born. Why, if she was trying to protect him, regardless of that, man, you know, females in the hood right now, they baby daddy them put their hands and beat the shit out of them. They said, hey, don't go to trial. They're gonna lock me up. They ain't going, dog. They get called in contempt. Why did she say that to the world? Then she said in the trial, she said she did it because she felt like the black culture would go against her. Like she
And
did
then
it
she
because she.
said, yeah, my bad, Kraus.
No, I'm just saying, like a lot of the stuff that she did, bro, don't warrant it. Because if somebody shot you, somebody shot you. Like if you don't want to tell your friend shot you, then nobody shot you. But like you said, she probably went to the doctor and she had to say who, but she should have said her homegirl, because supposedly her homegirl did. Supposedly they said, but then they don't have any DNA. They don't have no prints. They don't got his prints on the gun. So then what?
No, they got.
So
They got
then what?
They don't got no gunpowder on the gun. On them.
Yeah, gunpowder, man. You're right. No gunpowder. That's right.
Gunpowder on the friend.
But listen. They ain't checked for gunpowder when they first locked him up. He could have went home, took a shower, washed that shit off. The friend probably was dumb enough when she had to go back. She's had.
You know it don't come out that fast.
Right.
You know it don't come out in the shower.
No, bro. Yes, you can. But you know, if you're a street nigga, you know how to get gunpowder off you, bro.
I know how, but what I'm saying,
I know,
if you just
but I'm saying, but that don't come off that fast unless he went home and did that, and he cussed him doing that, boy.
I done been in that position. It don't come off that fast in the shower at all. Now it'll come off eventually. But if you get caught up,
if you got a brush and you got that bleaching soap, you scrubbing that shit off, bro. Brush, grease, soap, brush, brush, bleach.
And P work too now. While you fucking around playing.
P probably pissing his ass. Nah, I know about the P.
That ammonia, it's the ammonia. No, I'm telling you, it's the ammonia chemical. I'm just giving you some street. You talking about street shit? I'm just allegedly what I heard. Yeah, allegedly. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, allegedly.
Hold on. Let's see this. Y'all see this real quick. Y'all hear this real quick.
And I think they finna make us leave work. It's so cold down there.
Right now, this what happened. This what happened in the early morning.
All right, y'all, come on, because it's lunch, and bitch, I'm not even about to eat, so I can tell y'all this bullshit.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hey, Queen.
Come on. Because this was really a fool. See that double chin coming in? This was really my face is greasy. I don't know why it looks so.
They got me drinking coffee now.
Thank you. All right. I'm got some people from the courtroom with me, so they can give you their opinions as well. Not today. You're probably gonna.
If I see anybody walking in the background, my cleaning crew here.
But I want to put some context around that. When I say this morning was a fucking fool, bitch, it was a fucking fool. A fucking fool. So let's break it down so I could tell you why in the fuck they saying that they was about to throw it in the river. They said, "Million man, is it not looking good?" We'll get into it. Who it don't look good for? It still looks good for Tory. I don't know why the fuck y'all can't understand that if anybody deviates from what Megan claimed, that's the problem. What are we here to prove? That he shot her. People get so emotional and want to get tied in. Oop. What are the facts? The facts are Megan said he did this way.
What's the facts?
That is not what we're finding out. And that is at the core of the situation. So I'm going to need you to remain focused. And I'm going to need you to understand what's going on. This is a court of law. This is not Clue. This is not you watching ID channel. This is not forensic file. Bitch, we're in court. Yeah. And they have to prove things.
Yo, YouTube, I'm coming in the chat over there. I'm about to phone with y'all.
Day 7 is 10
I see y'all Twitch.
They had to replace a juror. There was talk about the juror who got to go to the doctor Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm guessing, not sure, that they went ahead and replaced them now so that this wouldn't even be a problem. So they bring in a white woman. Okay. A stipulation is something in court that is a fact. So when somebody presents a stipulation, if the other party agrees, then you have to admit that as a fact. Okay. Hold on.
Right. You don't get to it.
The stipulation brought up today was the fact that the 9mm weapon was unregistered. Okay.
Ooh.
And then the people have arrested unless they can find, Justin or anybody else. And we move on to the defense. So George, who is Tory's lawyer, they call for Sean Kelly.
the gun was unregistered. Who was the last registered owner? Or I mean, if the serial number implies, if you could track kind of where it came from, like where's the manufacturer? Was it at FFL? Like, how the fuck did this gun? Is this a ghost gun? But it
Hey,
wouldn't be a
can
ghost
you
gun because it's got a serial number.
pause it for a sec?
Who would be buying a illegal blicky?
So I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I made $49 in the last 30 days copying and pasting. Luckily, you don't have to be smart for it because all it is just copy and paste. I'm doing it as a complete side hustle right now. What's taking up my time is building my dream house. So in the mornings, spend 5 minutes a day doing it. And Jamel right here spent 5 minutes a day doing it. He went from $1,000 to $11,000 in a matter of in the workshop. If you click the button below your screen, you'll go into the workshop, just sign up and check it out. I'll show you exactly how it's done and how Alex made $400 in like.
All right, what's up? You want to pause for what, man? What's up?
No, I'm just saying, man. Just look at the that's Megan friend, right? That's the one that was able to plead the fifth when they asked her certain questions, right?
I believe so.
Wasn't that the one in the car with them that night? The one that was on trial with her?
I'm not sure. It might be her. She
I don't know if
she
it's her.
ghetto. She ghetto as hell.
But what I'm saying,
she ghetto country as hell.
Because the woman, I think that was there that night, wasn't her name Kelsey, right? Or was that
Kelsey. Her name was Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey.
Let me see. Hold on. Let's go back. Mute your mics, real quick. Mute your mics. Mute your mics. Hold up.
Sean Kelly is not American. Do I think that's important? I do because I think that changes the way that he views us as people in this country and the way he's going to view situation, violence, and everything. Because shit is different culturally.
Is Sean Kelly black? You
cannot hear me. Y'all can hear me. Please hurry up, Rich, because I need to at least get a piece of chicken or something. I opened the balcony windows to ask them to leave. Said now,
So the neutral eyewitness in this morning, and basically he did his first part of the testimony. So she's recapping.
I can pull this up later for you guys because this address was listed in all the write-ups and all that shit, and show you where those windows are. But he had an amazing vantage point, is what I would say, based on the location of the windows. He said that his son, who sleeps on the same floor as him, was awoken as well, and they're on the same floor basically. So they show him a photo of his home and they said, what do you see? He said, I see my driveway, the car, the house, and I see my balcony. And he pointed to his bedroom, and then he pointed to the two windows facing the street and like where the sun was and all of that, what the son's room was. And he said, then in the balcony right there that I came out on. And so I noted that was a great view, in my opinion. They said, could you tell us if you saw a vehicle when you awoken? And he said, yeah. And they said, could you indicate what a vehicle was? He said, yes. So they show him a photo, and he literally draws a square that would represent the car. And the way that I can describe it to you is that the car was headed west, so going this way, and it was up on the curb. You know how you kind of pull up on the curb so you're not in the street? You got to remember these are narrow streets and stuff. So he described the car as being up on the curb pretty much. Okay.
Real quick, I got to shout out to my gifters. I ain't going to lie to you. Rasco C, man. With like 10 gifted subs, man. Salute to you. Everybody been with the big W for Rasco C and Wani Tugboat with, God damn it, with like about 10 of them bitches too. Big W to Wani Tugboat as well. And Playful Anxiety, our chat queen who's in the building. Yo, as she pointed out, she's a female. She not one of them city girls who only trying to get money from niggas. She's spreading the love to y'all niggas. And I think I see even G-Nack gifting the subs. So G-Nack, yo. G-Nack, one of the OG G niggas used to watch the stream. Anyway, we back to the bullshit, man. Stop playing.
They said, when you heard the noises and the arguing, then what happened? He said, I looked through the windows and there were two girls. He said, I saw two girls arguing. And he said they were standing next to the car.
One to mix Dunkin' Donuts coffee. This is gonna keep me up because liquor really it make me tired. That's why I get off stream early sometimes. I'm never drunk. I just get off stream. I'm tired. So I got another coffee upstairs. So I'm here. I'm trying to give y'all 6 hours straight up. 6 hours.
Car on the right side of the car. So this would be the passenger side of the car, and if the doors were open. If we pause right here, is that what Megan or Kelsey said happened?
If you wonder why I gargle alcohol, when you first start drinking, you got to get the bitch ass inside of you. Gargle that bitch. Treat it like it's fucking Listerine. You know what I mean? Take a nice little gulp of that junk. You feel me? Hit the chest real good. You back in the game, baby. Okay? This is how the heavyweights do it. This is how Meg drank 6 liquor bottles and still was fighting and still was doing all that fuck shit at the end. You feel me? You trying to get drunk off 3 shots? Follow Big Act. Okay? Maybe you should have followed Meg.
Welcome to Surge Trader, where profitable traders can capitalize on their.
I don't know.
And that is where your fucking problem lies. Megan said that boy, as soon as she got out the car, Kelsey said when she got out the car, no sooner than she got the car, she heard gunshots. They both fucking lied. Because at the end of the day, this independent witness who is from the UK says that, listen, I looked, I heard arguing, I go, look out the window, can y'all leave? And I, kind of look a little bit more. And they fighting. So when did that happen? Miss Bump. I bumped a bitch. Okay. And so when you heard the noise, then what happened? So I looked through the windows and it was 2 girls. I saw them arguing, standing next to the car on the right side of the car. Doors were open. He said, I opened my doors and I stepped onto the balcony and they started fighting. Pulling hair.
Hitting each other, quite violent.
Quite violent is what he said. He said, I only saw 2 girls. And then I saw a tall guy get out of the driver's side.
One big, one small.
Yeah, he said he was in all black and he was black, okay? And he was a larger gentleman. So if we pause right there, pulling hair and hitting and shit. So all of this conversation about Tory with her ass and pulling on her neck, and that's why your chain broken. That's why you got these scars, and that's why you got a patch in your head and your nails broke. They trying to put that on Tory. This witness saw you and Megan fighting, okay? Kelsey is 4'11", Megan is 5'10".
Spam the Big W for high FPS 5 gifted. Thank you.
And he said they'll find for a while. Milagograms@gmail.com if you want to sell. So he said my son came out and I talked to my son. He said the next thing I saw was the driver intervene. And they were all fighting for a while. He said, I told my son, get in my bed. He said they kept fighting. He said they separated and that Megan got into, he's describing Megan, so I'm going to say their names as per who I think he was talking about. He said she got into the passenger side of the car and they were still fighting. They said she just kept kicking. Yeah, so I would imagine her just kicking Kelsey. He said all I was seeing was her legs kicking her. And they said, for how long? He said, I don't know, several minutes. He said, still on the balcony. He said, and nothing was in my way. Like I could see them. He said, I could see them from the top. I wasn't directly at them out of eye, but I could see them basically. They said, did one female leave? He said, no.
Okay, I got to slow this down. So apparently Meg the Stallion is giving Kelsey a bunch of roundhouse kicks, RKOs, like, no, sweet chin music, all that type of shit, right? That bitch in the middle of the street looking like Liu Kang, straight kicks. Holy.
He said, I saw one girl go to the car and then I saw what I thought was fireworks, but now I know that it was a muzzle flash. So that's what he said. He saw a muzzle flash. They said at the same time, at the same time, he said Tory got out and was yelling. He said he got out and as they yelled, and then all 4 of them was right there. And he kept saying this was happening so fast, So he said he got out of the passenger side of the car. This was the side he said Tory got up. He said, then I saw flashes, I saw gunfire. He said that he had spoken to police about 3 times, and the first time was that day. He said a lot of cops that he spoke to, and he spoke to a sergeant, the investigator, and then a prosecutor's investigator. They said, you saw the muzzle flash? He said, yes. And then they said, where? He said, I saw the muzzle flash closer to the girls. They said, is that the same lady that you saw fighting the one who the flash went off by? Yeah. They said, and she was just kicking. He said, I heard the gun go off and they were still fighting. He said, eventually the girl, and this is what they said. He said, the girl that got beat up crawled and went up.
Breaking news real quick, breaking news. Let me holler at y'all. Memphis rapper Big Scar reportedly dead at 22 after OD.
King, let me say this.
Hold up.
Hold on
one second, bro.
Who King?
Memphis rapper Big Scar reportedly dead at 22 after OD on pills.
Damn, man, I know who that is.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know who that is. Big Star. He down with he messed with what's his name? Pusha and what's Big 30? He
Yeah.
messed with them. You know who Big
Yeah.
Star is.
Rest in peace. He's dead, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's dead. Rest in peace. But yo, let's go back to that story real quick before we
went across the street. So for everybody that think that Kelsey got beat the fuck up, baby, that is not what the man from London said. He said that baby girl, big ass, she didn't got beat the fuck up. So
ain't no way Meg was winning the fight, then got beat up. Meg, yo, come on, bro. I'm gonna draw some conclusions, but listen, we got to read between the lines here. Clearly, she got pistol whipped or something. But clearly, if you win in the fight and you end up losing the fight, baby Kelsey hit her with that get him off me, yo. Pulled out the blicky, her two to the dome. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, man. And then shot at her feet.
they said, "Did you hear dance, bitch?" He said, "No, he did not hear that." They said you were interviewed about who had the gun, and you were asked, how many people had it. He said 2 people had the gun. That's what he said. He said, "Who had it initially?" He said, "The girl. I only saw flashes from the girl, but it's all fighting."
Who was fighting with the other girl?
Okay, and then and I'm gonna put the camera on this young lady right here so she can tell y'all when I get through, she can give y'all her perspective. After the flash, they said Tory was shouting and everybody was fighting. It was just making a lot of noise. They said, "Did you see the gentleman run?"
Yo, Frank, listen, man. Today I'm showing mad love to the YouTube chat. I know I got Twitch chat over there, but I'm showing mad love to the YouTube chat. But I can't be saying dumb shit. Frank from YouTube, bro, saying Meg. I'm not saying she got pissed off. This is a theory, but you said Meg would have said it in court, bro. Meg didn't say nothing in court. Meg said she never even got in a fight in court. Meg only said literally she just got shot by Tory. She never said she got in a fight. She never said none of these other things. She never seen nothing other than Tory right before he shot her. So Meg is obviously selectively giving information.
To her, and he got out the car. And so, that he kind of walked over there. He wasn't running like that. So there was a couple of objections, and they felt like the defense was leading him. So he had to rephrase his questions. They said, "Did you say that the person who the muzzle flash went off by was the one with the gun?" And they showed him his statement, and he said, "Yes, that's what I said." They said, "Who did you describe the shooter to be when you spoke with everybody?" He said, "One of the girls." They said, "Did you see the shorter guy do anything with the girl who was shot?" And then, did you get an answer to that question? Because they moved on. Because it was a whole bunch. When I tell you the prosecution was like, objection, objection, objection.
They end up asking him, "Did you see the shorter guy try to take the gun away after the female?"
Then I do have it
and
right.
he said yes.
Perfect. So, so when they said, "Did you see him do anything with the girl who got shot?" There was an objection, and so he rephrased the question. He said, "Didn't you say that the shorter guy tried to take the gun from the girl?" He said, "Yes." They said, "Then the flashes came from him." So I want to remind you guys of how it sounded when they played those gunshots.
There we go.
Like this: pop, 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 pause, pop, pop.
Boom. There we go. Now talk. Talk, Stone.
But yeah, I mean, who is she?
She's one of I think she's probably one of the journalists in the court. She's at the court right now.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
You know how that other lawyer that you showed on here, I think she's sort of like that.
A cloud chase.
Just like somebody that's like a court, like somebody that knows court shit and just speaking about the case. That's why I think.
Yeah. But she's at the court. She's at the court. She's at the trial.
Oh, she in there?
Yeah. She's right in the court building.
Yeah, but she just speaking. She's speaking on. I don't know how she able. So how was she able to get into? Is this a high profile case? Or is this, how was she able
Yeah,
to
a
get in there?
high profile case you can get in court. Remember what Tasha K went to court, or no joke was able to get into the court.
Yeah.
You can get into
You
the
gotta
court.
be like one of the first.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know her credibility. I'm just speaking off. She's saying now all of a sudden they was kicking and all that other shit. I mean, but again, at the main things, nigga. Hey, it again, like she said, at the end of the day, the law is the law, dog. So all I know is I just heard about this. She heard about it, so I don't know. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
can I
She's in a court talk. She's at the court proceedings right now.
Now,
No,
but
what I'm
listen. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get you.
Y'all couldn't hear me a while ago?
Yes.
Nah, you was breaking. You was static as hell. Man. Go ahead.
Man, you know I'm at work, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing nothing. I'm on lunch, bro. You know I ain't doing no work. But anyway, what I'm saying,
Nigga been
that
looking for an hour and a
woman,
half.
it don't matter, so what? But said that like it was a problem. I'm another 30 minutes or something. I'll still be on live. I'll pop tonight. But what I'm trying to say is that woman said 7 different things. She was on Tory's side, Megan's side, and the other girl's side. And then she bounced back to Megan's side, Tory's side, and the other girl's side. That woman confused the heck out of me. Because what she's saying is what we all of us are saying on this live right now. She just confused me on that. But she did say, come on, man. She said what I said. Megan got jealous. She said exactly what I said. That's why I told you to pause it. She said the exact words I said. Megan felt some type of
You
way.
high. You high when you drunk, bro.
I need to be real high.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, King, you ain't finna do me like that.
I'm in.
Playing big. Hey, Cross. I'll begin King.
Why even do that to him, bro?
I'm just saying though, man, that woman is fine, man. You don't know these. I mean, you know these Texas women. You was around Pimp.
I know.
You know how they act.
Man.
You know what they do. You know how they act. Come on, man.
I met a lot of good women from. I met a lot of good black women from Texas in the strip club. They was real cool. They was.
Hold on, Cross. How many messed up women you met before you met the good women?
I was always around everybody because I was in the industry. So I was
Well,
around
matter of
everybody.
fact, you might be right. You was around Pimp. He wasn't even pimping. I read the book. I read the book. Yeah, I read the book.
So?
Just know that. Am I wrong? Do you want me to say it?
Pimp had a wife that he was in love with. So no, he wasn't smashing a lot of.
So it was a gimmick. So the stuff he rapped about and the stuff he told young Jeezy.
He used to play. He used to have women. By the time he got older, he left that lifestyle away, man. He was.
No, he didn't.
Bro.
No, he didn't. You know he didn't. I can tell you 2 things right now why I know I'm right. It's in his book, Pimpology. Pimp C wrote that book in jail. He started in jail. You know that.
And what he said?
Maybe that's a whole nother story. Maybe we'll talk about that later on a different line.
Pimp was getting in. No. You want to disrespect Pimp C and his death, bro?
No. I love Pimp. Man, Pimp was in Dallas more than he was in Houston.
Yo, don't love that nigga no more. Nah, you know what? You on timeout. Click some stuff. Nah, yeah, go ahead, yo.
I'm a boycott you, bro. I'm just messing with you, man.
Y'all also heard when they said we snatched the gun from her hand.
But this is what Jay Prince said, though. This is what Jay Prince said. It don't matter what you think about Jay Prince. Pimp C was under Jay Prince. Bun B. All them rappers, they ain't under that cap for nothing, man. Let's talk some street stuff. It don't matter how you feel about them, but let's
Jay
talk
Chris is
about
a
facts.
whole ass nigga.
It don't matter how you feel. Why? Like they had the sign. He ain't no hoe ass. I don't think
we
he.
ain't talking about Jay Prince anyway. We talking about Megan
No,
Thee Stallion
it's
and Tory
leaving
Lanez
the
right now.
Pimp C. But the rapper you talking about. See, I've been big.
Wait about Pimp C.
I like
Listen,
messing
we're
with
talking
you.
about.
I'm gonna use your
about
rapper
Megan Thee
words.
Stallion.
See,
We talking
use
about Megan Thee
around
Stallion
Pimp.
and Tory Lanez.
Hold
We
on.
talking about Megan Thee Stallion
We gonna
and Tory
get
Lanez. We're
to
not
Tory
talking about
Lanez,
Pimp
but I'm
C.
gonna use this.
No, listen,
I'm using
we're
Pimp
not.
words. Oh, go ahead, King. But I'm.
There you go. That's how you shut up, all right?
I got just use Megan words. You ain't trying to hear me.
No, I'm not.
But
What I'm
Megan
saying
said
is,
he did shoot her. So let's start from there.
Bro, it don't matter if she said it now. The witness already said when we took the guns, he's in a flash. There's 4 more flashes. Did he just say that?
Hey, King,
yes.
Let's say you.
I don't care. I don't care what Megan said
put
before
yourself
she
in
was
Tory
trial.
Lanez situation. Put
I can't put
yourself
myself in
in.
Tory Lanez situation because I ain't 4'11".
No, I'm saying just put yourself.
I can't put myself in Tory Lanez situation. I'm not 4'11". Listen,
Man,
I can't put myself in Tory Lanez
East.
situation. I'm not 4'11".
King, you're not finna do me like that, man.
I can't put myself in Tory Lanez situation because I'm not 4'11".
You are deep, but I'm saying just put yourself in it and think about what you would have did.
I can't.
But put it. Well, look, you told me you beat a teacher up when you was 5. Your principal. God damn.
I was a 5. I was a 5 when I did. I was young, not 5. I was 9th grade. Well, like I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, he snatched the gun and with 4 more muzzle shots, bro. Flashes, 4 more flashes after he snatched the gun towards the ground. So either way you look at it, he's still.
No, I agree with what you said. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't no internet investigator, but what I'm saying is, what you saying is right. What I'm saying is right. Cross is right. It ain't no right answer. Foul than him, bro. That's just my
Ain't no
opinion.
right or wrong, but it was all wrong because they both did some fucked up shit.
Hey, look how many women, look how many brothers locked up. Like I told you earlier, look how many brothers locked up for dealing with a woman like that that's exaggerating stories. Look how many men locked up. That's like
look how many hold on. Look how many women are dead for dealing with niggas like that.
It's more men dead for dealing with women like that.
No. How many women think got killed by their man or exes? Many.
Man.
Stone C. How many women got killed dealing with egotistical men? How many women got killed, bro? Let's be real.
I ain't gonna say. I mean, I ain't gonna separate them and say them weak men. But I'm gonna tell you, it take a woman to hype up a man like that. And I ain't disrespecting my women. I got 3 sisters. I have nothing but aunties. I have more aunties than I have men in my family. It's more women than it is men. But I mean, I agree with you saying, because let's say it was my sister. Let's say Megan Thee Stallion was my sister. In my mind, she would be right, even if she was wrong. You did what I'm saying? She gonna be right.
Yep.
But at the same time, what I'm saying is, let's talk as men. Me, you, Cross, James, Mac, everybody that's on here. Let's talk as men. Oh, Cross ain't on her? Okay, I can't see him. But what I'm saying is, yeah, he good. He finna go live, I think. But
oh yeah. 13 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, I growed up with women, man. I got a sister that do her baby daddy dirty in a mug, man. I've been seeing this since I was a kid. I was raised up with these women. That's why I felt like I came up so hard. You did what I'm saying? For women like Megan Thee Stallion. Because I'm the nephew or the brother or the cousin that's gonna go all out. But what I'm saying, man, we ain't gonna know this story, bro. Real talk, big bro. We ain't gonna know this story. Ain't neither one of them telling the truth. Let's be honest about the situation.
No,
It don't matter.
everybody lying. Everybody lying.
Yeah, everybody
Or
lying. But I'm telling you, boy, you been doing some good dialogue today. I told Cross that this morning before I went and reported. I'll be nervous.
And Black Matlock this.
Huh?
And Black Matlock and this.
Call me the real Black Matlock.
King, you can't come to King with no bullshit. You gotta be direct for him, or he gonna run right through you. See, you gotta be on your game when it come to King. King ain't playing no games. That's why I respect him on that. He ain't playing no games with no youngsters, people older than us, people his age, people older than him. He hold everybody accountable. That's why Messer born. He don't hold nothing back.
Here we go, y'all. Y'all watch. There you go. Y'all see it? Hello, y'all see it? Hello, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something. There we go. King of New Jersey, Mr. East with the Black Matlock. Yo, the Black Matlock.
Oh man, shoot. Hey, you gonna have to hire me as man, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Big Scar again. Yeah, rest in peace, Big Scar again. I'm gonna do some research, do something on him tomorrow. So we're gonna have a show on Big Scar tomorrow. I'm gonna have to dissect some things. But like I said, let's listen to what else he said real quick, yo. Real quick, so we can get off here and go to over our brother shit. Hold on one second.
Yeah, we gotta go
from day one when we heard that shit. You know what? That sounds like a struggle. And now it's starting to align with the fact that somebody fired that weapon and there was something, a pause, and it went off 2 more times. Okay. That is my speculation, obviously. That then the flashes came from him. He said they were all fighting. So I assumed that it was him who fired the gun. So they read the statement. And he said, sir, did you say that after the female did the shooting that the guy tried to take the gun? This man said, it's my turn to talk. Okay. And he said, child, let me tell him. He didn't got aggravated, child. And so they said, look, who started the shooting? He said, the girl. Plain as day, the girl. They said, did you realize that it wasn't a firearm? Is that what you have? Did you realize that it wasn't a firearm?
No, I know. He said I was thinking and hoped that they were playing with fireworks.
Right. And then did you realize that it was a firearm? He said, yes. He said, do you agree that you called 911? He said, yeah. He said, did you say that there was a gun in a 911 call? He said, I don't know. He said, after talking to everyone, did you say that Kelsey shot every time? And what that means is every time you spoke to anybody, were you telling them that Kelsey is the one who shot? Yes, was the question. Yes, that's what I said. He said, I saw her and then was fighting and the men were breaking up the fight. He said the bigger guy violently separated them. They said, didn't you say that the short guy didn't get out until after the initial shots? He said, yeah. So did you see the shorter guy with the gun? He said, yeah, well, I didn't see a gun. He said, I did not see a gun. So they said after shots were fired, he got out and he was fighting both of the girls. That's what he said. They said on the date of the incident, did you go downstairs when the police came? He said, yeah. He said, I spoke to the police about 15 to 20 minutes after the incident and they kept asking him, were you being truthful? He said, yeah. He said, you said the 2 women were fighting and the man separated them, right? He said, yes. So to the bench to talk. They come back. They said, when you spoke to officers, you have been. He said, yeah. And he said, I saw the girls fighting and I saw the girl with a gun. Let me stop right here and just say, he contradicted himself a lot because how did you see the girl with the gun if you didn't see nobody, if you didn't see a gun? You understand what I'm saying? So it was like, child, did you see a gun or did you not see it? But he is adamant about the fact that the girl was fighting and that the girl had the gun first and that Tory was in the car when the gun started going off. That's what he said. They said, did you talk to Detective Stogner? He said, yeah. They said, did you describe the incident? He said, yeah. They said, did you tell Stogner who was fighting? Objection. He said, I remember speaking to the DA, the sergeant, and they said, were you being honest when you spoke with them? He said, yeah. They said, who was initially in the fight? They say the girls. And then the driver got out first, and then Tory got out after the shots. And they said, you told my guy that same thing, right? He said, yeah. They said, who was fighting? The girls. And then they said, did you initially see with the gun? Who had the gun. You saw the girl with the gun, right? He said yes. They said, and then Tory got out after the initial gunshots were fired to break it up. He said yes. In the driveway, the three of them were beating the girl. Listen to this. They say Megan crawled over to the adjacent driveway. He said the three of them, that would be Kelsey, Quan, and Tory. He is accusing them of beating Megan to the point where he thought that they would kill her. He said that Megan was in the fetal position and that the bigger guy said the police coming. He said they picked the.
By the way, at least even though Tory called this witness, it shows that he's a little bit being neutral because he's not just sucking Tory's dick. Like he's not just saying, "Oh yeah, Tory just didn't." He's like, "Nah, I see Tory beating that bitch up. I ain't see Tory shoot that bitch, but I see Tory beating that hoe up." Type shit, you know what I mean? So, like again, because we live in this woke world, people want one person to be.
Heard that right? They was whooping her ass. She's curled up in the ball in a fetal position. What would two men and a woman do and be jumping another woman? That's some coward clown shit, bruh. Real talk. Coward clown shit. Stone C, Mac Mizzle. James, what's up? Oh, yeah, there?
Yeah, man, I'm here. That's how I feel
What's
too,
up?
man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, man. That's some crazy shit, man. I didn't see that. I didn't hear that part of the testimony, man. That's crazy, bro. You beating the girl up.
Hey, yo, Stone C,
Of course,
take your mute button off, bro. You got mute. You muted.
of course, you going. You know.
They jumped that girl like she was a man, bro. So
Yeah.
nobody else can tell me anything else about the situation.
She's defending herself. Yeah, for real.
That's fucked up. Like I said, man, shout out to Meg Stallion. Get your justice, boo. But yo, we're about to get off this. We're heading over to Cross Your Heart, the Plug Podcast. I want everybody to follow us over there. Well, it's not really that many people in here now. But yo, we head over to Cross Shot, so be easy. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for everybody on the panel. Thanks for the support. Thanks for my little brother Scott, JR Day, Magnificent Mecca, New York Beast 360. You know what I'm saying? And most definitely, thanks to my beautiful queen of earth, Mrs. BTBTV.
Yeah.
Let's go.